Most teachers approach AI like a basic search engine. You type in a vague request, and the model returns a generic, hallucination-filled lesson plan. You end up navigating a machine fog, fact-checking outputs that take longer to fix than they would to write from scratch. Building a real advantage requires you to move beyond individual tools. Instead, you need a cohesive, four-part human intelligence architecture designed specifically for the classroom. This system allows you to transform a 500-page textbook into an interactive podcast for your students. You can generate precise lesson plans in seconds and have your administrative meetings summarize themselves automatically. To start building this, you only need two things in front of you: a digital copy of your curriculum PDF and an open Google Workspace account. Shifting from a fragmented collection of tools to an integrated system is the structural change required to reclaim hours of your weekly prep time. Step 1 is the ground floor, grounding. We use NotebookLM to create a closed-loop environment, ensuring the AI only references the specific documents you provide rather than the open internet. Standard AI models can confidently fabricate academic facts to sound convincing. In a classroom setting, you require absolute citation-backed accuracy, where close enough is a liability. This interface is NotebookLM. By dragging your biology textbook PDF directly into this drop zone, you establish a strict boundary of truth. The AI is now restricted to pulling answers exclusively from that material. Once the text is loaded, you can use the audio overview feature. NotebookLM converts your static curriculum into an interactive podcast featuring two AI hosts debating the key concepts. This allows students to shift from intense focus at a desk to a diffused learning mode, where they can absorb the material while walking to school or doing chores. Grounding AI in your approved materials removes the unpredictability, providing an unshakable factual foundation for your teaching. With your foundation set, we move to the second floor, your exploration engine. Gemini is a frontier model capable of holding up to 2 million tokens of context in its active memory. Having raw computing power is only the first step. If you give a massive model a generic request, it will return a generic output that requires heavy editing. These nodes represent the AIM framework. A is actor. Assign a persona, like a master teacher. I is input. Upload specific syllabi and lesson plans. M is mission. Issue a specific command, like asking for 5 ways to improve unit clarity. The AIM framework is what steers the model's raw capacity toward generating materials that are actually classroom-ready. Now, the third floor houses your specialists. It is inefficient to start every AI interaction from a blank slate with a model that has no memory of your specific teaching preferences. Gemini Gems solve this. While folders organize your files, Gems organize specific behaviors and areas of expertise. In this configuration screen, you program a gem to act as a specialized assistant. By filling out the instructions box, you can build an IEP coach or a rubric grader that functions according to your specific rules. These custom gems are permanent. They retain your grading philosophy and teaching tone across every chat session. Building gems allows you to manage an always-on team of specialized digital assistants, reducing the repetitive manual labor of your workday. The top floor is your execution workspace. Switching between multiple tabs and applications creates friction that can consume up to 40% of your productivity. Google Workspace addresses this by integrating Gemini directly into Docs, Drive, and Meet to unify your workflow. Imagine you are rushing into a critical parent-teacher meeting 5 minutes late, and you have missed the opening context. The AI catch-up feature in Google Meet generates private bullet points of what you missed. You get the context you need immediately without having to interrupt the meeting. Because the AI is integrated into your native environment, it writes and drafts alongside you, suggesting improvements based on the files in your drive. Bringing AI into the workspace removes the friction between having a pedagogical idea and actually deploying it for your students. You now have a complete architecture, grounded source documents, a powerful exploration engine, specialized assistants, and a frictionless workspace. This system automates the mechanics of your job, the drafting, the formatting, and the organizing. However, the purpose behind that work remains your own. Instilling true purpose, deep understanding, and genuine empathy in a student remains the exclusive domain of the human educator. Take the first step today. Go to NotebookLM, Upload your most complex curriculum document and generate your first audio overview. Mastering these automated layers allows the administrative noise to fade, letting you focus on being the educator you originally set out to be.